Just learn that, if the defense is doing certain things, I got to, better myself. And last week, we learned a lot, but, we came back Monday better than ever. We had a good Monday practice, and today was also a good day. So, that's a good thing. We're striving to get better, and we're just taking it one day at a time.
Marcus, as you review the last couple games, those two teams played your run game different than maybe you'd been played earlier?
A little bit. They kind of, it seemed like they had an emphasis on stopping it. And, it's just, that's, I guess, some defenses will do that, and it just so happened that I had to, be called on to throw a little bit more. And, the Cal game we were successful. This game, we had some struggles, but, it's just all learning. And, we take what we're given and just learn from it.
How does Oregon State's defense compare to Stanford's?
They're good up front again. Their front seven's pretty good. They got Poyer in defensive backs. He's been there a long time, and he can make plays. So just again, we got to learn our assignments. The coaches have done a good job of just kind of forming up a game plan, and we just got to execute this week.
Linebackers a lot more athletic. I mean, what do you see from their linebackers? That's kind of been a weak point on Oregon State in recent years.
From what I've seen, they can move around a little bit, but really their defensive line is the guys that kind of funnel it all to them. So their front four is pretty good.
Marcus, are there things from Saturday's game that you learned from that you could use that you can take into this Saturday's game?
Just taking what they gave us. There's a lot of times I was trying to force a little bit too much, and just learning that we got guys here and I can get them the ball and they'll make plays, and that's probably the biggest thing. And just taking care of the ball. That interception before the first half was key, and just learning from those things.
How different was it coming back from your first loss then?
It wasn't any different, and I think that's what's good about this program is win or lose, it's the same mentality, and it's just one day at a time. And, Monday we had an excellent practice, and today we came out even harder, and that's what's exciting about this team is, we face adversity, but, we're overcoming it, and we're just looking forward to tomorrow.
Have you been able to put the loss behind you?
Yes, I have. Sunday was a long day for me, a little bit, but, that's just part of it. You got to come back Monday ready to go, and a lot of these older guys, a lot of these seniors, they really just, especially for myself and a lot of the young guys, they made sure that we have to understand that, we have another game to play, and it's on to the next one.
How did Sunday go for you? Did you call your dad? Or
my family's here, so I just kind of spent the day with them. We just kind of talked over the game. My dad's my biggest critic, and it was just, good to hear from him, good to see him face to face and just kind of talk to him about things.
What are some of the things he said to you?
He was just more or less what I felt, just taking what they gave me and just not trying to force too much. I think there's a lot of times where when the offense is kind of stalemate, I try to make too many plays instead of just going back to my keys and going back to the assignments that I've learned throughout the week and just relying on that.
Marcus, you haven't played in the Civil War yet. What are you looking forward to from the experience?
I can't wait. It's it's gonna be a good game. We're going out to Corvallis, and it's gonna be another fun atmosphere. I'm sure they'll be out there cheering, and it should be good.
And what are you thankful for? It's Thanksgiving week. What are you thankful for, even in a non-football related?
I'm definitely thankful for my family. They're able to come up here. They're able to spend this week with me, and it's great. We're gonna have a home cooked meal. My mom decided she'll cook in the apartment, and that's one of those things I'm very thankful for.
How nice is it for you to have that, to have that ability, to have them come up here for you?
Yeah, it's a blessing. A lot of these guys, a lot of their parents, it's expensive, and just to have them, save up a little bit of money and come up and spend the week. My brother's even here, and he's taking days off of school, and it's truly a blessing.
The two defensive ends for Oregon State can be very disruptive. What is it you've seen that they do that causes them to be so disruptive?
They're big and they're athletic. 95 can really just get up the field and really disrupt a lot of things. And like I said, there's things that we'll have, and there's things that we're gonna have to rely on. We're practicing it, and we should be okay.
You guys want to run the ball to dictate a game. That's been proven over 50 games with Chip. Is it critical that you guys run the ball and get your first downs running the ball?
I think it's critical in any offense. You know, just that first down, just to get, you know, win first down. You know, to get 2nd and 3 and to get 2nd and 4, that's very critical for this offense because it just kind of starts a rhythm. And once we get in a rhythm, you know, we start rolling, and that's where this offense can get really, you know, just unbelievable. And that's just one thing. And you know, the running game has done a good job of just winning first down for us. But you know, if we have to resort to the passing game, and that's fine with us. And, it's however it rolls.
How do you feel like you guys have tried to make corrections or adjustments this week in the running game?
You know, we haven't done anything different. It's just doing our thing. You know, executing, and just making sure we understand what's going on up there.
Sounds like there was some. You guys have talked about communication issues on the line and whatever in the run game. It sounds like those sort of reared their ugly head again in this game. That's what some people have said anyway. Quoted saying. Can
you know,
you concur to that?
It's. I guess it works both ways. You know, there's. You know, we all have to be on the same page, and you know that all goes back to me. I got to set the point, and everyone's got to follow that. So that's really what's got to happen, and